Clancy is a 70-year-old construction company. We're involved in everything from houses to schools, pharmaceuticals, retails, fit-outs. We are built on partnerships, so we work with all the trades and design teams and architects to get the best product we can.
Hilti On-Track Asset Management System is a complete cloud-based system which enables the customer to track and trace all of their assets, regardless of make, model, manufacturer. It tells the current operational status, the employee responsible and the location of every single asset.
Conversation started, I was on one of my regular visits into my customer. I brought in an innovation magazine and opened up a page with our on-track system on it. Mark immediately, it really meant something to him, and we took the conversation from there. The question I asked Mark was, how is he currently tracking his assets and all his equipment?
Before On-Track, we would have always scratched codes onto each one of our tools, and we would have used an Excel sheet to see where they were and manage them that way. In the old way of working, we had to input an awful lot of information for our tracking, and we had to filter out all that information to find what we were looking for, which ended up normally in making a phone call to somebody on site, which took up their time and my time to find the tool. This meant we would end up buying tools or hiring tools when it just wasn't required, ending up costing our company more money than it should.
We agreed that the system looked like it could be possibly suitable, so the next stage was an on-site analysis.
Pre-implementation, we carry out what we call an on-site analysis. What this involves is a visit to the customer's offices or site to get a clear picture of how they currently operate and give us a better idea as to how we can tailor the system to best suit their needs.
What attracted us was its value. We were in the market for this type of system, and when we looked at Hilti, its setup cost was very reasonable and easy to set up, and its usability factor was very impressive. The pre-sale service was very informative. It gave us a good outlook of how we were managing things, and it showed us how we could be managing things. We would have tagged in around 900 items, 100 of which would be commodities. We tagged office equipment, site accommodation, generators, machinery and power tools. Anything that needs to be certified would be on the system and tagged, so it gives us a notification when certificates are running out.
The main benefits of Hilti's On-Track system from a system side would be transparency. It gives a complete online overview of the location and condition of all your assets. But from a practical side, it creates a culture of accountability within the direct employees. From a back office perspective, Hilti's team is able to provide support from very beginning right the way through to completion.
The software is very user friendly. It can be put onto any smartphone, and any smartphone user can easily use it for scanning barcodes and checking inventory and finding tools. The app is great for on-site. It saves us an awful lot of time of trawling through information on spreadsheets. The responsibility is designated to the person, which means that it is always on the system and we know where everything is at all times. And if something goes missing, we know it straight away. Recently, I got a call looking for a drill, and I was able to look at my system and find that one of the guys on site had the drill required, which means I didn't have to buy the drill. And we would have had sites very close to each other lately, which we would have swapped and changed tools around, which saved us a fortune on hiring equipment.
Post-implementation, we move into what we call the care phase. We proactively work with the customer, we analyse usage statistics, and we try and identify areas that the customer can get increased value through using the software.
My relationship with Hilti has come on a long way. On-track support has been very good from the start. The tech support has been fantastic, and any on-site training that's required, there's been no problem and very easy to learn.
What was decisive for me was it was a team effort from beginning to end, and that really got through to our customer as well, and they felt the power of Hilti.
I would definitely recommend On-Track to anyone in the industry, as it has halved our workload and saved us a lot of money.